Hey guys! Welcome back to the rest of my Huevember tour. So I'm just gonna pick up where I was last, which was day 14. Obviously these were the days that had like the purple or violet as the main hue, and I kind of had a bit of a hard time with day 15, which is the bottom piece. The watercolors I use are fairly good in my opinion, but when it comes to mixing and applying the purple hues, I don't exactly do the best job with it. It looks different when you apply it wet, and then it dries into a slightly different tint, so I'm also a newbie at watercolor, if you couldn't tell anyways, but yeah. These are days 16 through 18 where the purple started becoming indigo, and then the indigo faded to a vivid blue. And my favorite one is probably day 17 in the middle because I like how the reflection in the water came out. I also learned a new brush technique, so maybe we'll be able to catch that in the later pieces. Days 19 through 21 were the lighter blues, and I feel like I could have done more because it feels a bit washed out. The top is an ocean scene, and in the middle I tried to make irises. I think they're irises anyway. And the last one is another mountain scene, so yeah. From light blue it turned to an aqua turquoisey greenish color, but first I'll explain the sticky notes. So on day 24 I tried to paint a tree scene, but it just looked really bad and it looked like a first grader's drawing or something, and I kept trying to fix it, but somehow that just made it worse and the paper got ruined, so yeah, I didn't do that day. But my favorite piece is definitely the succulent one. I feel like I did the best on that. Days 25 to 27 were green, and I thought I did worse, but looking at it now, I think it turned out alright. The last piece could use more contrast, but overall it's decent in my opinion. I actually hated using green hues for this, but yeah, it made me a bit sad because I love green, but yeah, it was an experience. And the last 3 days were lightish greenish yellow to a yellow. These days feel a bit bland in my opinion, but at least I found out what I need to work on, like mixing and adding texture and contrast with watercolor. These pieces don't really draw your eye to anything and it's kind of muddy, but I'm really glad that I decided to do Huevember entirely in watercolor. Thanks for watching my Huevember sketchbook tour, and see you in the next video. Bye!